We just had, as you and I have talked about, and other members, we've had use of those programs and certain goals within those programs that aren't always inclusive, and then we have some results that show that we're either stagnant or going backwards on exactly the diversity goals that we'd like to all see accomplished.
At all due respect, I would like to quantify that.
Yeah.
Okay, because, I mean, if you're saying we're going backwards, then there should be statistics that will back that up. I mean, you look at the universities, I have not seen an appreciable increase in the diversity at universities, okay?
Right.
And if for some reason I'm wrong about that, please let me know.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and so if you don't have efforts to bring people to the table so they can in fact be judged by their merit, then you're going to end up having the same people at the table. Historically, when you begin to look at Texas and other states, most of the people get jobs in the state because of legacy, okay, because of contacts with people on the job, because of relationships, things like that. And merit, in many instances, don't have anything to do with it. And so when we start talking about doing away with these programs, as I see the programs, part of the programs are situated in order to make sure we can recruit people that can become applicants that ultimately can be judged on their merit, to see whether or not they're the appropriate person to be hired for the program. And yes, diversity should in fact be a critical component given what we're experiencing in this world. Texas is a majority minority state. And when you begin to look at how we have faculty and students at our university, Texas, UT is more diverse now than it's ever been. And that's because of the top 10% initiatives. That's because of individuals, and I don't know what office they're in over at UT, going out and actively recruiting. And we're beginning to see more of that occur. But just as we end up having, we are beginning to spend institutional funds in order to make sure that that occurs, we're now looking at passing a bill that will prohibit that. And so you're going to see the hands of time turn back. I would ask you that as this particular bill passed, we need to just kind of look at where certain statistics are, Senator Menendez, in terms of the number of faculty members that are either Latino, African American, or other minorities, the number of students, the number of contracts, those things that we've been fighting for year after year after year, and see exactly whether or not I'm wrong about the hands of time being turned back as a result of this. Because the lack of participation at the voting booth, okay? Lack of participation at the voting booth. And so I'm not going to keep on going, but anyway.